Hey, yeah, what's going on with it? Once again, bros, women, bronies, and pegasisters, this is the one and only, of course, Mr. Nintendo Sony Free 2011, aka Christian Guy 2009, and of course, all the other good stuff out there. Before to begin, definitely check out freenumber.com, of course, something.net. If any people on official channel banner design a picture specifically made just for you. And of course, as always, definitely check out all the social media networking and partnership accounts on the description box down below. And of course, the business partnership program, best partnership I ever had, of course. And as always, check them on Google. Sorry if I sound really tired and really out of it. Usually it's weird because it was a Wednesday. I was actually going out of town. I was like it was either like Phoenix somewhere in Arizona or like around Bullhead City, not that far from Vegas, only like a 3-hour drive over there. And I don't have a hangover. I'm not intoxicated or none of that shit. It's just that. Oh, I'm really out of it, and I had to call a day off work today because I was way tired, man. Like, we ended up having a real fun time, and like the first time in about 5-6 years, I actually went out to the club, and I didn't really get my drink on or nothing like that. I was just flirting with a lot of women and everything, and I got laid about twice, which is really fucking awesome. It's usually on the weekends I do that, but hey, you know what? I wanted to live it up because I was seeing one of my buddies, which I haven't seen in about almost 6 years, and it's funny enough because he ended up joining the military and all that. I'm not gonna tell you his whole life story, but it was a real good time. I'm not gonna lie. Long story short, it was epic and badass, man. It really was. Anyways, yeah, it's about 4:30 West Coast Pacific time. I just woke up from like a 5-6 hour nap because, I had to call in because I was not feeling good at all. I just had to probably make up some excuse I was sick or whatever, because they found out if I was just partying and going crazy and shit, I probably would have lost my job and it would have sucked. I did not want that to happen. Anyways, yeah, that's why I'm not really like super like extremely hyped and excited, which I should be because it was some very super important information I came out about 2 days ago. I think yesterday or the day before, I think Tuesday or Wednesday. But I gotta give credit is due. Shout out to Mobile19 and of course, as always, JPR98 for letting me know about this information on their Twitter accounts. So apparently, about a couple days ago, as most of you guys know, the 2015 Pokemon World Championships at Boston, Massachusetts this year, it's already come to a wrap. It's come to a close. So those are really extremely important information that we did get from there. Besides the whole announcement for spring of 2015 or spring of 2016, excuse me. Sorry, I'm just not 100% awake. I'm like 70% awake, so I'm just barely waking up. Yeah, it's just really crazy. That we got this really insane information. Besides the Pokemon tournament, like arcades that are supposed to be coming out next year in the United States, or I think at the end of this year, and it's coming out spring for the Wii U, officially confirmed. That's not the only big news that we got there. And I think for Super Mystery Dungeons, all the the little items that they unlocked over there. Besides all that news and information, there's another small but extremely important piece of information we got from there. And I found about a good solid 8 links. And not 1, not 2, but 8. I'm not gonna read every single one of them, but I did write one of them down. The first news source I got this from, besides the 2 YouTubers that pretty much talk about a lot of this Pokemon news information and updates, of course. Movone and the other dude, JPR. This was from, let me find my place really quick. Trying to see where it was from. Oh, it's from Gamemesia. I think that's what it was. It's like Amnesia, but gamesmesia.com. So I'm gonna leave that link, and along with the several other links that I ended up doing research for this particular story article in the description box down below. If any people are interested, I'm really interested. This definitely caught my attention with the snap of my fingers, with a blink of my eyes. It's just, I was extremely entranced and very I was hooked to a line like a sinker when I first heard about this news about 2 days ago. And I really had to report on it. I would have been a lot more enthusiastic, but unfortunately I couldn't because, I had work and all that. So, anyways, yeah. Without further ado on that side, let's begin. So, still waking up, people. I apologize. Hopefully I don't look too much like shit. Anyways, so where was I? Yeah, GameMesia.com. So I'm gonna read the article real quick. It's all in the description box down there if you want to see it yourself. Yes, for Pokemon GameMesia.com/news/Pokemon marketing director and all that. So Mr. Pokemon marketing director himself teases the word flowers for the series by Ben Morix. I'm sorry if I butchered your name, Ben Morix. That's the article, the journalist that actually ended up doing this story. So shout out to you, Ben Morix. And this was on August 25th, so it's already 27th. So yeah, it's about 2 days ago. And this is what it goes to say. And it's one of the shortest ones I was able to write, thank God. So it goes on to say, quote, the Pokemon World Championships in Maryland, in Boston, Massachusetts, recently wrapped up in Boston, and a cryptic hint about the future of the Pokemon series has surfaced. Nintendo World Report caught up with the J.C. Smith, CEO and co-founder of the marketing, with the marketing directing industry, and the consumer alerts for consumer marketing. There we go. And asked him for a hint about the future of the series, and as also, let me read that again. And asked him for a future hint about the series as a whole. J.C. Smith paused to think for a moment, then responded with the word flowers. That little teaser isn't much to go on with, but it can be related to Eternal Flower, Floetta. As that form hasn't been released yet, we've been looking forward to see what was going to happen next in the world of Pokemon. And the source was from Nintendo World Report itself. So, overall thoughts, views, and opinions. That wasn't a very long article. It was short, like I said. I wanted it to be short, sweet, and to the point. That's why I wrote that one down instead. This is some very big ass news. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, this is obviously going to be a potential spin-off to like Floette. If any people play the Pokemon X and Y games like I did, with that whole big giant story of AZ, obviously, he wanted to bring his Pokemon Floette back to life, so he had to pretty much use all the energy and the souls of all the other Pokemon during the Great Pokemon World War for the Kalos region, and all the other regions going to war with each other to bring Floette to life. And this was a special Floette. It was almost like a shiny Floette, but in a little bit of a different form. Of course, this was before I got the game, so unfortunately I wasn't able to hack it in and take it for myself, and a whole bunch of other people did too, but some of them they had to give it back because, they didn't want charges or file lawsuits to go in, so I'm kind of glad I didn't have the game at that time. So, yeah. I guess most of the story is going to be surrounded by Floette and how AZ, first met Floette. It's probably most likely going to be a backstory if they do a sequel game for, XYZY 1 or 2, pretty much the whole Zygarde game, and hopefully we get a lot more exposure for Volcanion. That's another legendary event Pokemon I'm very interested in learning more about, besides it being, obviously water and fire, one of the first water fire types of all time, which is insane. I always call it the cousin of Heatran, and kind of like Metagross, but not as fat. Actually, a lot more fatter, excuse me, to say the least. And then the last two things I really gotta say about this is there's not really much to go by with just him saying flowers. I know some other people are being kind of silly and saying, oh, it's going to be Shaymin's new form. He's going to have a Mega Evolution for Shaymin because, it's the flower Pokemon, apparently, obviously. And then it could have been a spin-off for a new Diamond Pro game. I've been saying for about months on end already. I haven't shut the hell up about that. I'm sorry about that, guys. It's kind of nostalgic for me. It's a tiny bit nostalgic, but not super nostalgic when it comes to Diamond and Pearl. Because I think it was about a junior or senior year back in high school, long ass time ago when those games came out for 4th generation. And that was kind of the time in my life where I didn't really get that much time to play Pokemon. I only got to play it a few times out of the freaking, not even a month, out of the year. And once I got to college, I barely had time for Platinum at all. I finished the 2 games for Diamond and Pearl. I never got to even finish Platinum. I only finished it maybe halfway to the 5th or 6th gym badge. And, I've seen a lot of Let's Plays of this. I already know what happens at the end. But, yeah, once I was done with my 2 years, I was finally able to get back to it and finally finish Platinum. Because, I finally have my 2 jobs. I'm still working out, thank goodness. Hopefully, my boss forgives me for taking a day off. But yeah, there's that little story you can go with brand new Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes. I really hope there's a Primal Palkia. I mean, there's Primal Dialga, but I'm really hoping to God there's Primal Palkia. Even though he's not in the main series game, it's for like the Mystery Dungeon series. I'm really hoping they what's it called? What's the word? They transmit and they do that transition to like into the main series game to see Primal Pocket, Primal Dialga, unless that's going to be a special specific thing just for Groudon and Kyogre, which will kind of suck because, I mean, they did Primal Dialga even before Primal Groudon and Kyogre were a thing, but they just didn't do it in the main series game. They did it on the side spin-off games, you know? And as far as Zygarde goes, he's probably most likely going to get another form. I doubt if he's going to get a Mega Evolution, and if he does, he might have his own special Mega Evolution, to be honest. Yeah. Oh, one other thing. I'm not sure if they're going to do a distribution for Floa like they did with the Shiny Rayquaza a couple weeks ago, if any people remember that. It's still going on until about, I think, September 15th or the 26th. Almost like the middle or ending of next month. So you can still get it while you can. I'm just saying, just putting it out there. And I got it like the first day it was out, like the first 4 hours it was announced. And it was from this dude named Sergio or something, or Rogelio, some dude from Brazil or whatever. I don't know. It was really, real cool though. It was a Shiny Rayquaza. And I remember it was an official Pokemon from the Game Freak company too, because they actually have one of the NPCs that are like it's supposed to be one of the mailmen, but it's still of a mailman that's like one of these special event guys that give you the special event Pokemon. It was a lady in a kimono suit. And I was thinking, where's my special event Shiny Rayquaza? I really, really want that thing. Rayquaza, however you want to say it. And she gave it to me, and I was real happy that I got it. The only pet peeve that I had with it is I couldn't give it a nickname, but you know what? That was totally fine because I already had my special nickname for it. I think I named it either what was that Hobbit name of the movie? Smaug. I think I either named it Smaug or Spyro. It was one of those two things. The original Spyro, not the shitty ass Skylanders one. Screw that one. Anyways, that's really all I had to say about this little special event thing, or small little piece of information that J.C. Smith, one of the marketing consumer managers for Pokemon Company and Game Freak. I will see if I could keep you guys posted. Any more extra news. I'm sorry if I wasn't super hype, super like insane and real crazy about this news, but I just couldn't do it today. I'm sorry, guys. I wasn't feeling the vibe and energy, but I really, really wanted to give this to you guys nonetheless. I'm probably going to post this up on Friday because I still got another video I have to be doing. 2 of them are going to be reaction reviews, and then the last one, I'm thinking it might be another comment up, which I haven't done in a while. I think I did the Sonic the Hedgehog one. I got about 20 views. I could have did like 50 or more. I really wanted 50 or more views. Oh, shout out to the 4 people that subscribed to me. I did see that notification on there. Thank you guys very much for coming with me on this journey. I love you all. You're amazing. Thank you so much for the support. You have no idea how much it means the absolute world to me. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing as hell. Keep doing what you do, staying awesome. Feel freaking awesome. Do you. And that's it. So links in the articles, all 8 articles, description box down below in the annotation on the side that you saw earlier. And that's it. Peace out once again, bros, women, bronies, and pegasisters. I will see you when I see you guys today, every night, wherever around the world. Don't drink some weed at the same time. Don't take the reckless. Keep it calm, keep it cool, keep it chill, keep it collected out there. Until then, that's it, guys. Peace out, ladies and guys. Stay tuned. More videos coming soon. Brand new videos on the channel almost every single day. And with that said, stay in the grind, stay easy, stay safe, stay healthy. Be easy, be you, do you to yourself. Peace out. I'm out like sauerkraut. I'm gone. I'm getting the hell out of here. And as always, stay tuned for more future content on this channel. And like I always do say, stay tuned for more updates. Very important piece of information, people. I'm really, really hyped. I'm hoping either 2016, 27, maybe 2018. I'm really hoping that's when the Pokemon XY spin-off game comes out, or the remakes for Diamond and Pearl. If Red and Blue remakes come out, that's cool too, but that's going to be like the 4th or 5th one that's came out. That gets very repetitive old as for a while. I mean, I knew growing up as a 90s kid that was really cool, but at the same time, it's like, they got to give that one a break, man. I really do. The only 2 things they could possibly change up is maybe more different backstories for Red, or why he doesn't have a dad, or maybe they could change up the Elite Four, which would be really, really weird because, you know, Lance and Gary were the last 2 official big champions you had to fight before Professor O was greasy. Maybe they had Professor O battle you this time because it was a real old school glitch or code in the system for Red and Blue and the original ones way back in the day where you had to fight him, but they completely took it out. So maybe they could do something like that. I'm done rambling. See you guys soon. I'm out of here, and have a great weekend. Peace.